Hello everyone and welcome to ASGC TV. We're at the Airsoft Gun Center. I'm your host Nora, and today we'll be taking a quick look at the A&L Essentials AK-12 RAF AEG. Let's get into it. So inside the box we have the instruction menu. Inside the box it comes with this cool red banner, Legendary Perfection. And voila, we've got the AK-12. Now inside the box, we have the oil container. So this is empty, and you can put your choice of gun oil or maintenance oil. And here we have a spare fuse. Here we have the AK-12 magazine. So these magazines were redesigned for the AK-12. They have a flat sort of a bottom base that helps with the gun going prone. So this magazine is a 120 rounds mid-cap magazine, so you will need a speed loader with this. Let's pull out the AK-12. Whew. So that does have a bit of weight to it. I believe this gun's around 4 kgs, a little bit heavier than the real thing, but very close. There we go. So, very cool looking gun. You can see that the gun is full steel. And we've got a little magnet here to test that. Dust cover is steel, the sight is steel. Let's see, the mag hatch, yep, steel is steel. Trigger guard, the selector, actually, even a dummy bolt. The gas tube, the front sight, the barrel, I believe that's a bayonet lug, the muzzle, the muzzle brake, I guess. I'll flip it around. Let's try that again. Yep, sling mount. Surprisingly, the stock release button and the catch itself, it is still where it's meant to be. Very, very solid construction. Polymer parts would be something like the stock itself, the handguard, and the pistol grip, which is also the motor housing. So the stock is actually retractable as well as foldable. So with this particular button here, if you press it, it'll fold. And to release it, it's actually a little lever back here. If you push it down, you will unhook that stock. One of the biggest problems with the old AKs is finding furnitures that actually support, the Picatinny system or putting on attachments on it. Optic was one of the biggest issues, but the AK-12 has solved that problem there. As you guys can see, it is a very flat Picatinny rail right on the top that goes across. The dust cover is very solid, it doesn't move. And on the front, we can see that we have Picatinnies on the left and right side of the handguard, as well as on the top. So if you wanted to put something like a laser unit or a flashlight, it will accommodate that. So the AK-12 does feature a 14 mils counterclockwise thread. So to access that, you actually have to push this little pin down and rotate this. So we've already took the liberty to do that, so the pin is quite stiff. Once you get that off, we have a little lug here. You can actually rotate that. And that reveals the 14 mil counterclockwise thread for your other accessories like a tracer or a suppressor. Let's have a look at the dust cover here. So to open that, there is a little lever here. You flick that up and you kind of just rotate that out, and that will accommodate that would remove the dust cover. There we go. And once you push that backwards, it'll just slide out. As you guys can see, there's a little catch there. And that would reveal the battery compartment. So the battery sits on top there. The gun does come in a Tamiya connection, but if you purchase the gun brand new and you want to swap it out for a Dean's, we can accommodate to that. Just let us know. So with the E&L Essentials version, we do recommend running the 7.4 volt LiPo batteries. So we've got a 1300 mAh here, and this will just sit right on top here. Just plug that in. Actually, let me put on some iPro real quickly. Plug that in. And the wires will sit right here. Now, when you're putting the battery, the dust cover on, make sure not to clamp the wiring on the battery. So make sure you double check that on both sides. And this should just slide in. So there's a little hook on the back. Just remember to hook it on and align that. So trying to get that pin aligned. There we go. So make sure that the lever is pushed all the way down in the lock position. And let's put it into semi and give that a try. Full auto. So that's quite a nice rate of fire. And let's load it up with some BBs and put that on the chronograph. So for the sake of the chrono, we will be using 0.2 gram BBs. And you will need a speed loader to fill the mid-cap magazine. All right, let's pop that in and give that a try. So make sure you have your eye protection on when you're shooting airsoft guns. All right, so we're gonna try it in semi. Let's try that with full auto and check that rate of fire. So we are using a 7.4 volt battery. Okay, now it is doing about 395 FPS to 388, so that's fairly consistent right there. And we're looking at about 13.6 rounds per second. So quite a realistic sort of rate of fire. So if you like the E&L AK-12 and you want to see it for yourself, we do have a physical store in Kingsland, Auckland. I'll include the address in the link below. And if you want to find the information on this particular AEG, I'll include that as well with a link. And if you like this video and you want to see videos like this and many more, make sure to hit that subscribe, follow, and like button. And we'll see you in the next video.